Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Suikoden 5. In the last episode, we got our final recruit of our 12-person recruiting drive, Gavaya, then sent plot forward with the invasion of Doraat. We ended up fighting an army battle against Alenia, who, it was revealed, is the possessor of the Twilight Rune. Sarase got really ticked off and decided to come with us, and so now we're gonna invade Doraat. I will mention, if you want to, there's a fair bit of treasure to get in Doraat, and if you want to, basically go southwest of where we are now, and you'll be able to grab some of the treasure, and then you come back here and head to the east. Well, actually, that would be southeast, wouldn't it? So, go southeast, get treasure there, then head east where we're going now, and you can get a couple of pieces of treasure here, too. The main reason I'm not really going to do this is because the encounter rate in Doraat is pretty insane. It's very high, and I didn't want to put y'all through that, and I didn't want to cut a billion cuts in my episode too, so yeah, there's that. Well, you can see the party I have here, but when you get started at Doraat, you only... Oh, dear God, Kyle, do I not have any armor on you? That could be bad. Okay, heal yourself, please. You've got Flowing Rune, but that's not going to matter if you're dead. Wow, I gotta check his armor in a second. Anyway, I've got Kyle in the party. I've got, Lympha. I've got Nikia and Leon as the second row, the Prince, and Vicky are in the third row, and then, well, Sarase is in the final row because, well, just because. Alright, so let's go ahead and see about using the Cluster Rune, I guess. Please heal first, or please heal before you get hit. Never mind, Kyle goes down like a... Wow, jeez, okay. My God, his armor's horrid. And unfortunately, I can't really buy anything, so this could actually work out very badly if... I may actually have to start using a lot of magic on this one because it's not going well. Okay, and they keep hitting the Prince too, so... And I was gonna say, Nikia, you need to start hitting multiple... Ha! Nice! It's the first time I've seen Vicky evade like that. Okay, well... Yeah, we're gonna need to take a look at Kyle's armor because I didn't realize it was quite that bad. Oh, Lord. Let's see, what you got on, buddy? Because you shouldn't be taking those sorts of hits. You've got... I mean, you've got pretty decent armor. It's not bad. It's, let's see, I mean, yeah, I mean, about as good as Leon's and Nikia's, and yeah, you're taking some huge hits. That's weird. Let's see, well, those aren't going to help any, unfortunately. Neither's the Guardian Scarf. Ooh, well, I don't know why that went so badly. That's kind of weird, though. I may have to actually switch Kyle out, if that's the case, because if he's going to keep taking these hits, that's just going to be rough on the guy. But anyway, what I was saying is the encounter rate here is pretty high, so I want to avoid that being an issue, so pretty much I'm just bum rushing it. And let's see, let's make sure... Oh, I just need to go east. Okay, yeah, just basically keep going east. Okay, I think I realized why Kyle's taking the hits that he is. It's because he has the Power Rune on, which increases the attack that he does, but it also halves his physical defense. So, yeah, it makes it imperative that you have him in good armor, and so I'm in a little bit of trouble when it comes to that. But it shouldn't be too terrible, I don't think. Anyway, every battle in Doraat, if you want to run around and fight enemies, they're all going to be Godwin soldiers, and they're all going to drop these unknown paintings. So if you want to gather several of them, that's fine. There are other ways to make money, probably kind of better ones. But if you want to do that, by all means, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of rush forward and get us into, essentially, story time. Once we go into the main fortress of Doraat, lots of story stuff will happen. You! Alenia? Huh, who knew you'd get in so easily? No matter. Now that you have, you've played right into my hands. Behold! Oh no! I knew it. The Twilight Rune. As long as we have this rune, we need not fear the Dawn Rune. I imagine Gazelle will be most pleased when I bring back the Dawn Rune, along with the heads of you rebels. You'll rue the day you dared to stand before me. Cease speaking of things which you do not understand, fool. Huh? And just who the hell are you? How dare you address me that way? Do you actually think someone as ordinary as you is capable of mastering that rune? Such insolence. Silence! I could ask you the same question. What makes you so special? Your arrogance is unbearable, and you'll now see that I have more than enough power to bear the Twilight Rune. Ah, great. So, boss time against lots of Godwins and Alenia. Okay, so in this one, I want to go ahead and pretty much unleash everything that I can. Okay, so, well, Kyle, that's going to be unleashing you attacking. Go after Alenia. She's the main threat here. Then, let's see, Leon, I want you... Let's see, yeah, you go ahead and do the ice attack. And then, let's go ahead and have Nakia attacking Alenia. Zarase, I'm turning you loose. You go after all of them. Vicky, I'm turning you loose too. So, yeah, hit everything, please. And then the Prince, let me go ahead and, let's see. Actually, since we're starting off so much with magic, let me go ahead and see if Battlefield will work in time. I hope so. Okay, well, not in time for Leon's, but that's not a surprise, really. Okay, well, I was hoping they would hit before any of my soldiers did, so... That just about killed a lot of them. This is going to enhance Vicky's magic, at least, for this turn. But Kyle still goes down like a sack of potatoes, because they all get their chances. Alright, so obviously next turn, if everybody's not dead, then I'm going to have to revive Kyle and then just pretty much slaughter from there, because I don't think Alenia by herself is going to be able to do much. And there goes just about everybody. Okay, so you notice everybody's got that halo around them. That means that their magic is boosted. So, alright, actually Water Rune's not going to be able to do this, is it? Oh, that's unfortunate. And nobody has a, well, I mean, Sacrificial Jizo that revives, so I don't think anybody has any sort of, okay, no, I've just got the Magic Absorb Rune on her, so that's not going to help. Well, oops. Of course, the funny thing is, obviously, it is Kyle himself who has the Flowing Rune that could bring Kyle back from the dead. Let's see. Shield Rune's not going to be able to do that, is it? No. Okay, that's fine. Well, alright. Sorry, Kyle. You're going to have to just spend your time on the carpet and then watch as Alenia goes down. Especially once magic gets let loose on her. There you go. Alright, so we get a red ribbon and another unknown painting because we just killed a bunch of Godwin troops. And some pretty good money all in all, so I'll take it.
Ridiculous. How could I be defeated? I thought the Twilight Rune would be unstoppable.
And that's why you are a fool.
What?
The Twilight Rune chooses its own host. There's no way it would let someone use its full power if they managed to obtain it through some foolish trick.
Trick? What are you talking about? Are you saying you were chosen by the Dawn Rune? That I wasn't chosen? Impossible! I'm supposed to be the one! Me! What?
What are you doing?
I'm not doing any... help!
You fool!
What just happened?
That's what happens when an imposter tries to possess the rune. I'll take the Twilight Rune back now, thank you. Who are you?
Dolph!
I wouldn't have cared if they captured you, but if they got the Twilight Rune, Gazelle would be quite upset. Now get a hold of yourself. We're getting out of here.
Okay. What are you doing? After them!
I don't think we can follow them out the window, just saying. I mean, you know, maybe, maybe not. Alright, so head through here, and we actually can pick up another couple of treasures. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Run over here, grab ourselves a Guardian Chain, which is definitely nice. It's equipment. Let's see actually if Kyle can equip it. He can't, crap. Well, he can, but it doesn't do him any good. So we're giving it to Leon, I suppose. Alright. Hello, battle! Alright, so, head through here. Then, if we head back over this way, we run into another room where... Okay, that's not the right room. Let's see... Okay, saying east and north, so I think I need to head over here, actually. Let's go. Okay, let's see. If we head through, here we go. I think this is, yeah, this is the room in question. We get the Triple Harmony Epic Skill, as well as a Blinking Rune piece, which I might actually want to employ to get Kyle out of my party. Sad as it is to say that. Let me go ahead and show you the Epic Skill, though. Let's see. Go ahead and bring the Prince, use the Prince to talk about this. Triple Harmony, Attack, Vitality, and Agility, which you notice, I mean, obviously will be very good, because if you boost Agility and Vitality, that's going to boost perhaps Tech and Accuracy. You can see there it definitely would boost his Evasion and Speed, so it's a good epic skill. It's not the greatest epic skill we're going to have, but it's the first one you notice that we've gotten that will actually increase 3 skills, so it's definitely a nice one to look forward to and to think about using. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we need to head upstairs here. Once we get done, head upstairs, and then make our way down over here to the downstairs area. Since we don't have very much further this place, I'm going to go ahead and keep Kyle in, but I guess I shouldn't have brought him along in the first place. I didn't realize that his defense would be so badly sacrificed, ultimately, by what we were going to be doing here. I didn't think the Godwin soldiers, honestly, would hit quite as hard as they have. You can see who's waiting at the door, and yeah, we have to fight a battle. Well, that was decidedly unfortunate. For some reason, I thought this last area here would be an enemy-free zone. But as I mentioned before, you notice who's at the door, and so yeah, we're gonna have to mess with Miyakis.
Miyakis? Prince Leon, it's been a while, hasn't it? You both look well. What are you doing here, Miyakis?
It doesn't matter! Now get out of the way!
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't do that. Did somebody tell you to guard this door? If they did, then they're just using you to help Alenia get away. I don't mind. I am a Queen's Knight after all. So what if you're a Queen's Knight? Does that mean you take orders from Gazelle or Alenia? You don't understand. Being a Queen's Knight is really the only thing that I have left. But Miyakis... As you know, Prince, a Queen's Knight must never abandon her duty. Because of that, if you want me to get out of your way, you'll just have to defeat me. No. No!
So yeah, we have to do a duel against Miyakis.
You're taking on a Queen's Knight. There's no need to hold back against me. Prince, can you handle this one?
Yeah, okay, I thought that was special. I was hoping I was right.
No, I won't give up yet.
I think... Yeah, there we go. Miyakis is fairly easy to read, ultimately, although she can be kind of tough on occasion.
That really hurt. Are you trying to make me cry? you're going to get the same.
Well, thank you for making it predictable, Miyakis.
Hey, that really hurt. Are you trying to make me cry?
Wow, this is going better than I thought it would, to be quite honest.
Now I'm going to get really serious.
Wow, flawless victory. Dang, go me.
I'm lost. No fair, Prince. When did you get so strong? What happened to that boy? The cute boy that the princess used to push around. He's... Prince, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't protect the princess anymore. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Miyakis.
Damn, did they get away? Well, well. What are you doing here? Sorry about that. It was my doing. I thought as much. Such things are of great interest to a rune mistress. Well, if that was your doing, I shall have to accept it. But what of the others? Did you try them? No luck with the sun rune. I see. If you failed, then I doubt anyone could succeed. Still, it seems the House of Godwin is confident that they'll find a way. More than half of the people who fled Doraat have returned to their homes. Now that the town has settled down, it would seem that our takeover was a success. Still, I never expected Alenia to come bearing the Twilight Rune. I wish we'd captured her. Forgive me, this is all my fault, isn't it? My duty had always been to guard the princess. Once Gazelle stole that from me, I thought the only thing I had left was the Queen's Knights. Miyakis, are you doing okay now? Yes, I'm a little sore, but that thrashing by the princess opened my eyes. Prince, the fastest way to help the princess is for you to win the war. So I ask that you let me fight alongside you, please. Thank you so much. I'll give it everything I have. Damn straight! Miyakis is now a Star of Destiny. But what are we going to do about the Twilight Rune? And why didn't they ever let me try it? Why'd they have to go and give it to Alenia? Lady Sialeeds, are there certain qualifications necessary to bear the Twilight Rune? Lady Sialeeds? Huh? Oh, I don't really know myself. I see. Well, it's not like there aren't other people to ask around here. Yes, but extracting information from Zerase has proved exceedingly difficult. Prince, let's ask Zerase one last time. We need to find out what she knows. It's frightening to think about how little we truly understand. Okay, but before that, let's chat about Miyakis, shall we? Miyakis, of course, is a Queen's Knight, and given what we've seen about Queen's Knights already, that means that she is really, really good. Miyakis, as it turns out, is one of the most versatile characters in the game. If you equip her with Power, Fury, Double Edge, or Boost runes, she can be a deadly attacker. If you give her a shield rune, she can be a very good defender as well. She doesn't quite do the sheer damage of Richard or Belcoot or Kyle when we get him all tricked out, but she's really good. She is a very worthy ally to stand with us, just as she was a worthy adversary in that duel, even though I made it look easy. But yes, Miyakis, thumbs up from me, definitely. Alright, so let's go to talk to Zarase. Because, well, apparently she's the only one that knows what the heck is going on around here. I've always found it interesting, that little conversation between Zarase and Jean. I don't know necessarily that, not really the conversation per se, but what Jean is able to do ever really gets explained. It's interesting. I mean, we already know that Jean is some sort of mystical figure from way off in Suikoden history because she's been in every single game. But it never is quite revealed just who she is and just what power she truly has. So I've always found that intriguing. Hello. You. And I can tell by your faces that you've come with questions. I hadn't planned on revealing this much, but it seems I have no choice now. Now that the Twilight Rune has been used, we must quickly...
Who are you?
Leknot!
Please forgive me for my sudden intrusion. My name is Leknot. I am the guardian of the true runes.
The true runes?
Of the 27 true runes, the Sun Rune has always shown itself to be especially powerful. It even burned an entire kingdom to the ground in a single night, a kingdom that once thrived on this very land. And because of its unique power, it took that barren wasteland and restored it to the fertile green land it is today. Both the Twilight Rune and the Dawn Rune are magically tied together to the inherent power of the Sun Rune. The destiny of the Sun Rune and all that depend on it has been set in motion. You, the host of the Dawn Rune, you and your friends have placed yourselves in the path of that destiny. Zarase, you're there, aren't you? You, traveler of the night and bearer of stars, you can see them, can't you? The stars that guide people's destinies?
What? Are you trying to give me an order? Very well. The names of the ones destined by the stars who have chosen to fight by your side will appear here.
But please remember this. The stars are only guides. Destiny does not determine a person's future. 'Tis a person's will that determines destiny. I will be watching to see where your struggles will lead. The Sun Rune.
What was that all about? Prince, do you have any idea? More or less. I'll say no more. In fact, I think she said more than enough already. Oh, I see. Well, that's that. Now we've got the tablet, we can check it out really anytime. And if we talk to Zarase, she will tell us who we're looking for, or who we have met to some degree, and how close we are to getting all those 108 Stars of Destiny. Oh, hi guys. You! Oh, George! Ah, I didn't know you were here too, Miyakis. It's great to see... What are you doing here? Miyakis, what are you doing? Put down your weapon, please! Ah, I bet she just wants to spar with her old pal George. Get in a little training session before... No! I'd heard rumors you were conspiring with the prince, but I didn't want to believe it. You've got a lot of nerve for the man who murdered her Majesty Queen Arshtot. No, Miyakis, you've got it all wrong. That whole thing was a Godwin plot. You're wrong, Leon. I saw it myself. You did? George, she must be mistaken, right? She couldn't have seen you kill Her Majesty. George, please say something. Anything. Out of my way, Leon. He's mine. No, Miyakis, don't. Please, you must be mistaken. You must. Leon, let me at him. He'll pay for what he did. He'll pay for betraying Felena. You coward! You can't even admit to what you did! You can't even admit you're a traitor! Miyakis, wait! Please, you have to believe me! George is on our side! No, Leon. You have to believe me. George, you have to explain yourself. You have to let Miyakis know you didn't kill Her Majesty. Please, George! George! You handle the rest. I won't. Only you can deliver what you promised. I know. Good. Have a safe trip. I will. Prince, are you still awake? It's Miyakis. Sorry to disturb you so late, but I just realized how clueless I was. I bet Gazelle had it all planned. He knew I'd end up on your side. He knew I'd tell you the truth about Her Majesty's death. And he knew that would throw everything into chaos. He had me go to Doraat, and I played right into his hands. I didn't have a clue. Forgive me, Prince. But even so, I saw George kill the Queen. I'm not lying, Prince. You have to believe me. You have to believe me. Forgive me, your commandership. You entrusted me with the Twilight Rune, yet I still failed. I would slit my own throat as I stand before you to atone for my own ineptness. Enough hyperbole, Alenia. Raise your head. I'll send for a Rune Master later. It seems the Twilight Rune is unstable. I'm sorry, but it must be removed. Your commandership! No! I shall not fail you again! I will show my true character! I will show my true valor. You need not glare at me so. This is not punishment, Alenia. However, it is not in Felena's interest to have soldiers bear runes with which they are incompatible. Oh, I will always do what's in the best interest of my nation.
This is no time to be distracted by runes. You guys talk big, but you ended up losing Doraat to the enemy. When did the great Queen's Knights and the powerful Godwin family become so utterly useless? Just where have all your schemes and plans gotten us now?
Your Majesty!
You have every right to be angry, Your Majesty. I must admit that I too underestimated the rebel army. And I certainly never expected such trickery from your esteemed brother. You know, I have very little respect for dirty tactics.
Huh. You're one to talk about dirty tactics. You just haven't earned the loyalty of the people, that's all. Brother simply took advantage of that. I figured that out, and I'm just a child. Why didn't you? That's it. No wonder you can't beat him. If you guys can't get the job done, then I have no choice. I'll go into battle to stop the war myself.
Your Majesty, are you saying you would subjugate your own brother?
Need I repeat myself? The Queen of Falena must do everything she can so that her people can live in peace, no matter what risk needs to be taken. My mother taught me that. So we must do everything we can in our power to end this war, right?
But Your Majesty, that in no way means you have to go to the front line personally. And of course, as your husband, I don't want to see my beloved wife go off to the battlefield.
Lies, all lies. I've already told you my wishes. That was an imperial order from your queen. I will not tolerate disobedience.
As you wish, Your Majesty. I'll arrange the troops for you right away.
Well then, oh yes, Limsley is going to take the field herself. Now, if we go to the war room, that will advance the story. But there's a little bit of recruiting we can do before that. So next time on Suikoden 5, we're going to do some recruiting. It's not going to be a whole lot of characters this time, so don't get too much in a fuss. But we do have some recruiting to do, and it's definitely worth it. Of course, if you're going after the 108, it's worth it anyway. But it's worth it for the characters that we're going to be able to bring in to help us out this time. So, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.